Reverend Father Fidelis Aredo, the Executive Director, Uromi Justice Development, Peace and Caritas Initiative (JDPCI), has recommended for the development of some policies and regulations in the country that will enforce child rights to education more practically so that the education of children becomes inclusive. He made the recommendation on the occasion of the commemoration of the 2022 Protection Child Day.
So, it is to build on confidence and self-esteem, which will encourage children to explore their talent, skill, and interests. This self-discovery will help enable them become self-sufficient and job creators in the long run, and therefore do not rely on the government. We will not say government cannot provide everything. I want to take the child the way to go when the school will not depart from me. The child can provide for himself. There is a need to review and adapt and align in current educational policies, curriculums, and pedagogy with the conventional principles which have been demonstrated in the Child Rights Act and law, and coming to incremental fulfillment of its legal and moral obligation of every child within their jurisdiction. So there is a need to review our system, and there is a need to improve. There is e-library in computer. We don't look for this outdated library. When we are talking about 2022, we should not be wrong about this old system library. We are talking about computerized library, where the children will come in and go to the library and get the book they are looking for. That is the library I'm talking about. Trust children to shape a future that recognizes their inherent dignity and equal and inalienable right of all members of the human family. It further requires that adults listen attentively to and act upon the voices of children and equip them with the tools they need to construct and establish lasting world peace. The transition from the poor educational state is not a simple or instantaneous. It ends harmonious effort of international, national, regional, and local stakeholders to consult with communities all around the world. This is not what we can do on our own. Now we're talking about e-library now, to have well-educated library where children can also consult and get something and know more about the society. In doing so, we can take part in fulfilling the legal and moral obligation aligned in convention and other statutes to achieve world peace. We can develop some policies as people. We may not follow the greater world policy, but in our local setting here, we can develop some policies and regulations in the country that will enforce child's right to education more practically, so that the education of children becomes inclusive.
Going further, he said, for now, let's sign into law some penalties for some parents and children roaming the street in the farm or market or hawking or begging in the street, especially during some hours like 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Monday to Friday.
For now, let us sign into law some penalties for both parents and children roaming the streets. Among practical terms, roaming the streets in the farm or market or hawking or begging in the street, especially during school hours like 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. We can make sure though. During school hour, you don't want to send your child to school, don't send them to farm. You don't want to send your child to school, don't send them to market. You don't send your child, don't let them hawk. Between 8 a.m. during working days, school hours, let them be in school or you keep them in your house. That anyone on the street, the vigilante can arrest them. The civil defense can arrest them. Parents come and bail those children after the school hour. If a child is being arrested, there is a fine in the community. All that community can do that. If you see a child in the farm, report the parents to the door with a come elder. So that will reduce. So send every child to school.
Anita Irene, reporting from Benin.